pretties, beautiful things. Ooh-wee, bring them to me. More, more, more. Ooh, it reminds me of Birdo, kind of. What is this video flashing thing? Are you King Croacus? Ooh, so you must be the intruders I've heard so much about. Well, I will not forgive the great trashing of my beautiful kingdom. No, thus you were warned. King Croacus, you must release the Kragans you've enslaved. Yes. Yeah, so their bodies do something. It's the pure heart. I can hear it in your voice, you want it so badly. So you might think, oh, a king that looks like a girl. So yes, this is the final boss of the chapter. Of course, the final bosses of the chapters, you know, Mimi was a joke, but since then they've been a little harder. And this one is no exception. In fact, quite the opposite of an exception. This is definitely the hardest, by far, the hardest boss in the game at this point. It took me a while to beat this. Here I come. Yes, it's kind of a creepy... So first thing I want to do, it's really not important, but I'm taking off the floor sprout. Second thing I want to do, this is definitely something that you have to do. Use Peach. Be defensive. Because you can only hurt him when he's open like that. Like, I'm not really sure if you could... You probably could use Bowser, but it's just... It's easier to use Peach since you can, like, float. And it definitely is the best to use Peach, probably. Yeah, so I'm going to take this defensively, because whenever I try to take it offensively, it does not work. Now, you might be able to use, like, Boomer and do something. I don't know. I remember there were some tricks for this battle, but I think that the most important thing to do is just... Because if you hit any of the vines, you're getting hurt. Which is what makes it so hard. Now, he only has 50 HP and 2 attack, but... Yeah, 50 HP. Oh yeah, using Thor to grab stuff. Yes, I knew there was something. So yes, you're gonna want to... Yeah, the vines only hurt when they're spiked, but... Yeah, so you can... Just wait till he opens himself. So this is really an interesting boss battle. It takes a while, but... It's not really fun, it's more like... I mean, it's fun, it's a video game, but... Video game boss battle. That's really the point of video games. But never try to be hasty, never try to go offensive, that's not what you're supposed to do in this fight. Just wait for your chances and then attack. Yes, it's annoying, but never try to be hate like that. That's what I mean. Like, don't jump and throw. I mean, we have our healing items, but... Yes. And don't try to bounce off his head like you could with maybe some other bosses. It's not going to work against this guy. So now he's going to do this again. When he does this, it's probably best just doing this. And if you do bounce one off, it'll all go back. Yeah, we've actually been doing this for 3 minutes now. Not like that's that long, but... So now it turns into a different battle after you get enough hits on him. He's just going to do this, and they're all going to turn into cutters. So now, I think that we should keep doing this. But you could also be Bowser. I mean, it would make sense. Fire is effective against a plant, but... But I'm just going to keep it on the defensive. That's how I've done it so far. And, you know, we always have the Ultra Shroom Shake. And I'm actually going to use a Fire Burst next time it opens itself up. Yeah. Why not, right? Hopefully it works. I've never really tried it before. Yeah, that works. That's pretty much one of the only ways you can actually damage the things. And once you damage them, then they're not there for a little bit, so now we can use Bowser. Oh, come on. I think that would have been it. Aw, shoot. This is it. You are done. Okay, use healing item. I mean, we have a life shroom, but come on. You know, why don't I just use the life yeah. Okay, stop. Oh my god, you were gonna die. It doesn't matter, just use something. Shroom steak, yeah. Which really is kind of unnecessary since we're almost done. We didn't need all the help. You're not dead? We must have not hit it as many times as I thought. We should go back on the defensive, but I think this is the best thing to do. Yes, you are dead. Obviously, having 5 and 10 and those numbers that'll do even damage really does help. Even as I wilt, I am beautiful. Yes, I really wish it was a queen. That would have been so much better. But this is actually an interesting cutscene. What? Whoa, what did you guys do, huh? Oh, I don't know. Maybe just beat your king's petals. How does it feel, flower face? Hey, shut up. You don't get it at all. King Croacus was awesome. He totally thought of his people first, man. And you wilted him. What? What are you talking about? Water, man. I'm talking about water. The Kragmans were polluting our water. These dudes were trashing trash into the river. We had to drink that crud. The dirty water was what drove our king bonkers. So then, oh, of course, I knew it all along. And, of course, the TV reporter is going to capture this epic moment. Cragly ho! Emergency special report. Environmental pollution. Stressful recipients mad. So villagers throwing garbage in the river was the reason. Tried to tell those guys, but my thoughts were too far ahead of those times. This played well with Green Kragman crowd. Ratings explode. It like Crags on Ice meets Baron von Craggington. Yes, once my fellow villagers see this, they'll surely realize the error of their ways. Once words of Flint Cragway reach them, they'll throw garbage no more. Yeah, water, man. I mean, it's easily our most precious treasure, know what I mean? We promise not to dirty our water, and we'll just chill down here and be cool. And we'll totally take those sprouts off your villagers' noggins. So definitely something unexpected here. Yeah, like she just said. Wailing on our king's side, you guys are totally heroes. You should take this. One of our earliest kings received this to safeguard until the hero's arrival. People have kept that promise for like 1,500 years or something crazy like that. I wonder how King Croacus IV died at age 88. Come on, I mean, a human could live longer than that. Yeah, flowers need water. So definitely, you know, I think that this is a good message. Take care of the environment. Don't cause war. Because environmental things can cause war. I guess in the United States, it's going to be the first country to start one of those. That's a prediction that's really not that hard to make. So, uh-oh, this is going to be interesting. Raise your chunks in the air as the most debonair man old men strides in the room. Springing forth from his lair as all foes disappear, for Bleck be the name of their doom. Whoa, that's our Bleck, Bleckity-Bleckity-doo. Yeah, something Bleck, that's the guy who says, woo. Gosh, oh chunks, quit it. You're breaking windows. What are you yelling about? Oh, that? Yeah, I just had O'Chunks come up with a nice motivational tune. As punishment for getting beat by the hero again, I'm making him sing it 1,000 times. 1,000 times? Gosh, you're even more evil than I thought. Hey, but enough chatting, so where's the Count, huh? I want to see him. He hasn't called me to go do anything. I'm getting so bored. One thing about Mimi that I kind of like is she changes her outfit throughout the game, see? I mean, like even when she's in her normal form. Hey, Count, my destructive little friend is all gassed up and itching to get back into action. Yes, Robot is begging me to take him out. Say the word and I'll roll out. Yeah, great enthusiasm, but let's shelve the robot action plan for now, okay? The thing is, the Count kind of left specific orders for us to stand by. Got that? No way! We're just supposed to wait here for that big mean hero to come get us? So the Count doesn't need my services? Excellent. I'll just be off then. You go nowhere. We wait. It's the Crown's direct order. Be a good little minion and do not move until told. Okay? Thanks. But I'm bored. A robot craves his daily smash. I can't just loiter here. There's no action. Hard to stay still when you pine for sweet vengeance, is it? Poor chunks. Dementio. The Count's orders are all absolute, completely without exception, yes. We shouldn't even dare to think about a secret sneak attack. Perish of God. Defeating the hero would please the Count greatly, but we must follow orders. Oopsie, I just remembered something real important that I gotta do. Back in a jiffy. Bye. Yeah, I've gotta deflavorize the robot to flavorizer. I'll return once everything's up to code. Later, Dementio. My, isn't that something? I do believe I should be moving on as well. So, you think that we're gonna luck out in Chapter 6 and not see any of these? Look, Timpani, the stars are beautiful, aren't they? There's a tradition in my village. We believe that wishes on stars come true. Oh, is that so? In that case, we better get wishing, don't you think? I don't need to wish anymore. I already got my wish. Now, I have everything I need right here. Timpani, aren't you cold? Not at all. I'm very warm. Can we stay like this? Just a little longer. So we're halfway through the game. Still really not much on that. I mean, there is one line in the game that kind of hinted about that. I'm not going to tell you what that is, since, you know, some of those lines earlier in the game are kind of intended to bounce right off you. And then later in the game, you'll be like, oh yeah. What? What's the matter, Tippy? You seemed a little out of it there. Well, didn't you just hear something? No? Alright then. It's just for a second I thought I'd remembered something very important. Well, I heard something there. Bowser. The void, it looks as though it's gotten bigger. So yes, the void actually does grow. I mean, you can clearly see it. So that's going to be the end of this video. I did the entire Chapter 5 in this recording, and now I got some more motivation to record again. I'm not going to start Chapter 6, even though I want to. Because Chapter 6 has awesome music. But at the same time, I'm kind of tired, so... Bye, Bowser. You move slower than a snail.